Last week, there was an announcement that Becky Hill was going to hold a press conference this Monday morning at 11 a.m. Many of us speculated, as it turns out correctly, that this was for her to tender her resignation.
So without further ado, I'll turn the floor over to Ms. Becky Hill.
Good morning, everyone. It has been my honor and pleasure to serve as your Colleton County Clerk of Court over these past 4 years, and has caused me to reflect upon decisions involving my stay in the office of the Clerk of Court. And so, after much reflection, I have decided that it is best not to run again for re-election. I will now be able to focus on being a wife, a mother, and grandmother to my 2 grandboys, and will be spending time with the people who mean the most to me. With the upcoming election, I wanted to ensure that I provided ample time for other Republican candidates who may be interested in pursuing this position.
At first, it sounded like she might be completing her current term and simply not running for Clerk of Court in the upcoming election, but she cleared that up too.
I want to publicly thank all of the citizens of Colleton County who voted for me, who have supported me, and who have stood by me. And so, as we fix our eyes forward, I would like to announce also that my resignation as Clerk of Court will be effective immediately. Thank you.
After her announcement, her attorney, Justin Bamberg, spoke for a moment on her behalf and took a couple of questions.
I'll be taking a couple of questions, but I do want to say one thing because I know that there are speculation and rumors. Having lived in small town South Carolina my entire life, I can see where people's minds may run after an announcement such as this. So let me be extremely clear. Today is not in response whatsoever to anything going on with any investigation or anything of that nature. Okay, and I'm going to say that one more time. Today is not in response to any new development of some investigation or anything like that. Today is about the people of Colleton County.
He mentions that there's a week left for candidates to file to run for Clerk of Court of Colleton County, saying that the situation with Becky Hill might be a distraction for them, and so this is for the benefit of the citizens of Colleton County.
And it would be inevitable that if Becky was still serving while those candidates were campaigning, every time they mention something, every time there's an article, every time there's a forum and candidates are discussing the future that they see to create for the courthouse behind us, there'll be a degree of a cloud over that because it'll be talking about the sitting clerk, etc. So this decision was made wholeheartedly by Ms. Hill for the benefit and to the benefit of the citizens of Colleton County.
So this left the question of who will fill her shoes.
So at present, with the resignation of Ms. Hill, the deputy clerk will step in immediately to effectively run the clerk's office. And we anticipate that at some point in the immediate future, Governor McMaster may appoint a formal clerk of court to step in and actually be formally in charge. But for right now, and that's one thing that took some timeline and everything up to make sure that with this decision, the clerk's office could continue to run effectively, efficiently for litigants and for the citizens. So there will be no gaps in service whatsoever to the people of Colleton County.
And this, of course, led to the question of who is the Deputy Clerk of Court.
Gary Hale Jr. In fact, he's standing right behind me.
Gary, are you planning to run for the clerk's office?
I'm currently here and I'm on the county's time and I can't discuss that right now.
If I'm not mistaken, he did announce his candidacy last month. She's next asked what was the deciding factor in her resignation.
Without a doubt, my grandchildren. If you have grandchildren, you know.
So you're saying your resignation had nothing to do at all with the investigation?
No, sir.
What The resignation is strictly about the people of Colleton. And again, we're not going to get into any of the investigation stuff and all that as things are still open. But the primary and the main focus of today is what is in the best interest of the constituency, the public.
Thanks for watching. This is Cassidy O'Connell saying stay well and stay tuned.